Shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodach, for giving the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. This lesson I do want to get into today is about the MOTB, something basic, a serious prophecy to talk about, because we are entering a time where the mark of the beast is the only prophecy left to come to pass. All right, we're coming to a time where Esau Edom is going to eventually bring out a RFID chip to cause everybody to buy and sell. All right, because the wars, the conflict, the gas prices, and everything is about to crash. Everything is going to go. And they're doing it on purpose so they could bring out a new world order, a new system. This system that we in right now that we all used to and we're all comfortable with, it's going to go. It's going to go to flames. The American dollar is being empowered by the gas. That's gas being restricted, so it's impossible for it to be open again. All right, you're seeing Russia and China are trying to find a way to help Iran out. America seems like it's losing its allies, and Scripture talks about the beast shall hit the whore. All right, you seeing all these prophecies come to pass. So one thing that's left is really just the mark of the beast. All right, and we're gonna come to the it's going to come to pass where, Trump and his leaders and everybody's gonna start influencing people to receive the RFID chip in their right hand to buy and sell, and a lot of people's going to fold. All right, why? Because it's going to be the only way to buy food, to get gas, to travel, to live a normal life again. And people really want to live a normal life, just like the incident happened in 2019. If you got to go to work, you got to take the thing. If you had to buy stuff and go online and go to Walmart or go to Publix or, shop, you got to take the thing. You got to show proof that you took it. They was implementing that around the world. Well, in America, mainly. I remember China implemented too, but they did lay it off of it. They was like, you don't have to take it if you don't want to. You don't have to take it. But that was a test run of what's going to happen very soon with the RFID chip. You're gonna be forced to show the people that you took the digital ID. All right, and they're not playing around. Don't think that ICE is not there. You don't think ICE is just there just because. No, ICE is there for martial law troops, so the law could be implemented swiftly. They only just said ICE is there for immigration, so it could be a reason why there's troops on the ground. But now they're gonna be used for its real purpose, the RFID chip, and it's gonna come to pass where people's gonna get forced, or not forced, not like you're gonna be pinned down and you're gonna have a gun and a barrel to your forehead, and they're gonna tell you to take the chip. It's going to be more like I'm trying to explain it to my head. Explain it in a specific. It's gonna be influenced, persuasive, like the only way out of your situation. That's how they're gonna put it out as, and then that's the prophecy. But let me stop rambling and just go with the scriptures. Revelation 13 verse 15 says this, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. All right, who is the he? The Edomites. All right, the people on top, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. All right, the small hats, I will say. All right, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, the new world order. All right, that the image of the beast shall both speak. That means bring out rules, and cause, a keyword cause, mean that it's going to influence you. It's going to persuade you. It's going to make you think that this is the only way out. That as many as would not worship the image of the beast, who don't follow the rules of the new world order, should be killed. So you don't follow the rules of the new world order, you're basically going to die, because you won't be able to buy food, you won't be able to buy clothes, you won't be able to live life. You're going to be a bum in the streets. It's going to be hard out there. All right, verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, and who is he? The Edomites, the people up top. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. Right hand talking about the RFID chip, forehead, near link. At the end of the day, they want you to be connected with the New World Order, the Internet of Things, where they can track you, see what you're thinking about, see what you buy, your habits. They want to know everything. All right, Esau Edom, These Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the banker families, they want to be like gods. They want to control everybody. Everything that you do, everything that you think, everything you breathe, he wants that power over you. That's what he wants. And he's going to persuade it no matter what. I believe in the book of Habakkuk, it talks about how he's a man that desires everything for himself. Habakkuk chapter 2, let's go to verse 5. Let's go there real quick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Call all Yahweh Shema Shah straight to the point. It says this, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine through philosophy. That means he transgresses by his own philosophy or the way he thinks. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And he doesn't keep at home. He's attacking Iran right now. He's trying to take Greenland. He's trying to take Iran. He's trying to he already took Venezuela, you know. He's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's his goal with this RFID chip, the mark of the beast. He's going to heap people to himself. He's going to try to claim everybody to himself. And how he's going to do that? By marking you, by claiming you. In the Bible, I believe it was one of the commandments, is that if you want to claim somebody as yours and yours property forever, I think you got to chip their ears, if I'm not mistaken, or put a mark upon them as a sign as that's yours. That's in the Bible. That's actually a commandment, and Esau is trying to do that so he could claim everybody, so everybody could be what his. He's a greedy man that keeps at home, that he heaps everything to himself. He's gonna fulfill what he wants. All right, and don't think that this is not their goal. They say it every single day. At this point, it's kind of obvious. All right, you gotta do this. If you wanted this, you want to get a job, you gotta have Social Security. Oh, you want to get land. Oh, you gotta have a good credit score. Oh, they want to know everything about you, man. It's not even me trying to spread fear so y'all could be, oh my gosh, that's what he wants. He's a proud man, and this is the next future prophecy he's gonna do. This is what Esau's gonna do next. He's gonna bring out the MOTB, and he's gonna cause people to get it so he could be like a god. That's basically what he's gonna do. So he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on the right hand of their forehead. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so you basically won't be able to buy and sell. You won't be able to buy. You won't be able to sell. You basically won't be living a regular life. All right, you won't be enjoying nothing. You just gonna be a dead individual without the RFID chip. Or you already dead as it is, because you guys don't have life in you if you don't know the wisdom, knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. But I'm saying dead as in you won't be able to move around like that anymore, because it's gonna be hard to. You can't go to another nation because they need an ID. The RFID chip is going to be your new ID. That's going to be your new driver license, your new social security number, your new barcode of who you are. No more of that passport, that social security, that ID. They're going to throw all that away. That's going to be your credit card from now on. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be within one system. Why do you think they're making so much cloud companies? Yes, they are making cloud storage spaces so they could, for AI and for other companies like Microsoft, same thing. Google, Apple, yeah, they are making those things for them. But ultimately for the Rockefellers, so they can store people in those computer systems. They're going to do that. Why? Because these are a prideful people that want everybody for themselves. They think themselves as gods. They think they want to compete against the Most High as gods, and they're going to do anything in their power to bring out the RFID chip. They're going to bring everything in their power. Now, what happens if you do take the RFID chip? Revelation 14:9 says this. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, so if you receive the near link or the RFID chip and anywhere in your body. Verse 10, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. Basically, be left behind to eat nukes. You're going to be left behind in America to eat nukes. All right? That's what happened to you in America. If you take this RFID chip, you ultimately failed. Because this RFID chip at the end of the day is just it's just to see if you have faith in Yahweh Shemashai. All right, because you got faith in Yahweh Shemashai, you're not going to trust in the Esau Edom ways, regardless of what happening outside, because you're just gonna have full trust in Yahweh Shemashai will take care of you. You're just gonna expect that, you know. But if you don't expect that, you don't have no faith in Yahweh Shemashai, you're gonna take it. And if you do take it, then your damnation is gonna be thermonuclear missiles. I want to grab Isaiah 30, verse 1. Actually, I want to go 31. It says this: woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. All right, it means woe, it means destruction. Destruction to them that goes to your own captivity for help. And stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. You know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, and this scripture shows you that it's going to be woe upon you if you do trust in your own captivity, that trust in your leadership, wicked leadership, because it's going to lead you to destruction. They're wicked for a reason. They're called wicked for a reason, you know. They're the wicked. They're there to destroy you. So if you trust in that, what's going to happen? You're going to be destroyed. And this is going to be an ultimate test to see who's real and fake. Elder Pastor would always say in his lessons, when the RFID chip come out, you're going to see who's the real and who's going to be the fake. You know, you could be making multiple videos. You could be all that in the streets doing all that, hoorah, rah-rah stuff, acting all that tough. But when that chip comes, it's going to be straight faith. You got to show your faith to survive in those days. You got to show your faith. That's why a lot of brothers, and I realize this, and speaking first and foremost for me, you got to learn to utilize your faith now. You got to, practice it. All right. Trust in the Lord Yahweh Shemashai more and more every single day. Because we're in a time, we're gonna enter a time where that's all you have to trust upon. That experience and that trust you have built over the years. You got to basically build on that. And you got to basically hang on that. You got to let that cover you. Because when all hell break loose, you're going to be by yourself, literally. It's going to be you and your faith. That's it. Brothers, you might have some brothers with you here and there, but they're not going to be the one that's going to hold your hand to the chariot. It's going to be you and your faith. And I thought I want to talk about that because we're entering a time of the RFID chip. We're not entering a time of, we are entering the time of War 3. We are already in War 3. We're at a time of Jacob trouble. It's just the starting beginning of it. But it's going to be the point where Trump is going to come out with the chip. And if you have no faith, you're going to fold. But that's what I want to get into today. Love you satisfied by this lesson. I do want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakadach, for giving the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.